So I'm busy making a Udemy course, and my wife was watching one of the videos where I talk about negative correlation in the stock market. And she was like, I'm pretty confused about this. Can't you visually depict this? So as the universe would have it, I was on Facebook and Instadoodle advert popped up. And so I clicked through. I have used Doodly before, and I ended up buying this for $37. They've got some kind of Black Friday sale on at the moment, and I've been playing around with it a bit, and I just wanted to show you guys how it works. So here's the platform here. I'm going to open up a new project. So when you come into Instadoodle, this is what you'll start with. You got your timeline at the bottom, and then you can upload images over here. And then the cool feature of Instadoodle is obviously this generate with AI function. Now, because I want to make a video on diversification and negative correlation in the stock market, let's see what comes back when I just key that in. Yeah, that's not very helpful. None of these are actually useful to my video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into Canva, and you'll see I found this image here, which I think expresses what diversification is pretty well. I've already taken a screen grab, and what we're going to do is we're going to upload this into Instadoodle. And the cool thing about Instadoodle is it'll convert the image to black and white so that you have consistency across all your slides. That's something you didn't really get from Doodly. Everything's a bit of a hodgepodge. Alrighty, so there's the Canva downloaded image. We'll make sure that it's convert image to black and white vector. Alright, let's come over to custom. And there we go. That looks pretty good. Make it slightly bigger. Let's add some text. I like this one here. Put that over there, make it a bit bigger. Alright, I'll just speed up the video here while I just get a few . Now before I duplicate all these, we want to change the animation type to handwrite. Same for this. Handwrite. Make it a bit bigger, and let's make it 1 second. Cool. Alrighty, so there we have it. Let's run the animation to see how it looks. Yeah, not too bad. I would speed it up a bit. Now for the next slide, I'll just add a new one here. I want to talk about negative correlation. I'm not expecting the generate with AI engine to be able to handle that at all. So what I'm going to do is jump over to ChatGPT, and I prompted ChatGPT and got this image here. Problem is that when I try and upload that image, as you'll see, and do the conversion to black and white, which it already is, you can't handle it because that image is too complicated. But what I can do, which is going to take a bit more time, I've already uploaded this image into Photoshop, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the animation type to handwrite. So what I can do is pull out different elements and then put them back together within Instadoodle. So I really like this image, and I don't need all of it, I just need the sort of key features. So let's just clean this up a bit. Alright, so now I've got these two elements in Instadoodle. Unfortunately, I lost part of the tail of the bull, but that's okay. Alright, let's put in a steep cliff and see what happens. Let's try this one. Okay, I think this might actually work pretty well. Let's make it a bit bigger. Put it over there. And put the bull on top. And make him a bit smaller. I want to put a heading at the top as well. And make him a bit smaller there. Cool. Alright, so we'll copy across this heading at the top. Negative correlation. So negative correlation when stocks go up, bonds go down. And we'll put in, let's just copy this across here. I'll call this stocks. And bonds, and let's find an arrow, a thick arrow. So that looks pretty decent, I think, apart from the tail. All right, so now we would want to upload a voiceover, an MP3 file from Premiere Pro, and then I'm going to now upload that track into Instadoodle. Alright, so now let's play it and see what it looks like. Diversification, as we all know, means spreading your investments across different types of assets, like stocks and bonds, to reduce risk. Stocks and bonds usually move differently based on economic conditions, demonstrating negative correlation. Ideally, you want zero correlation, where different assets respond independently to market changes. Alright, so we're going to have to speed up this negative correlation slide. Alright, now that we've changed the times, let's see if the actual doodly animation syncs nicely with the voiceover. I'm going to export this here quickly, just render. Let's download that. Diversification, as we all know, means spreading your investments across different types of assets, like stocks and bonds, to reduce risk. Stocks and bonds usually move differently based on economic conditions, demonstrating negative correlation. And I think that doesn't look too bad. I think it lines up pretty well. One of the things I've noticed is with Generate with AI, you only have a certain allocation. Where is it? Here. So I've got 78 credits remaining, and this is just something to factor in when you are buying this. You think you're getting a lifetime membership to Instadoodle, but you're going to have to top up your credits eventually. So I guess it's not too expensive. You're spending $17 for 1,000 or $27 for unlimited credits, but just that is something to keep in mind. All in all, I think this is a pretty good piece of software. Doodly is a bit more developed, or a bit more robust, should I say. It's just been around for longer. I think there's a few issues with this one that they need to iron out. Like, I don't actually know how to order all these elements onto the screen. There's no easy way of doing that as far as I can tell. Maybe I'm just being silly, but it's like whatever you put on the slide first, that's what's going to appear first. And I don't see a way. This is just the layers, things that appear on top of other things, or things that appear beneath other things. So this is not actually the sequence of things appearing on the slide. But anyway, I'm sure all these things will be ironed out, and right now, Black Friday, it's a good deal, and I think all in all it's not a bad little investment. Like I was saying earlier, probably the best thing about the software is that you can achieve some kind of consistency across all your slides. So whether you're using the AI generator, or whether you're uploading images and then converting them into a black and white sort of line drawing, they all look pretty much the same, which is something you don't really get with Doodly, which is more of a hodgepodge of different colors and styles and illustrations and all of that. So from that point of view, I think Instadoodle is pretty awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video.